I'm traveling to New York tomorrow.
But can I travel too?
You'll get to come and visit.
I've never wanted to completely be away from my kids and my husband for such a long period of time. When I'm leaving out again, it's always, well, when will you be back? When should we expect you, kind of thing.
See you later.
You can tell by, how tight the hugs are.
Love you.
For traveling nurses, those on the outside looking in see, oh, she's going for a vacation, or, she gets to be away from all the chaos. In actuality, I don't get a chance to be with my family. I don't get a chance to hug my kids or to kiss my husband every day of the week. And so it's a challenge and it's a sacrifice that not everybody is willing to make. It's just that I've been chosen to make it. My name is DaKoyoia Billie. I am a travel nurse.
I'm Bridget Harrigan. I'm 28 years old and I am a travel nurse. You miss out on family things, birthdays, and I've missed Christmas before. There are definitely sacrifices. As a nurse, it's a helping kind of career.
My patients are getting sicker and sicker.
Today is day 35 away from my family. It's a new day to save lives.
I've always wanted to be in a place where I could make the biggest impact. The pandemic was no different.
I am worried after each shift. I got a bad feeling, and most of the time your bad feeling is right.
COVID has presented a world of chaos, sadness.
More nurses are sick. This is what a tired nurse looks like.
I always tell myself that I only know how strong I am when all I have to be is strong.
New York's first case of coronavirus affected a 39-year-old healthcare worker who had just
World Health Organization now declaring a global pandemic.
Bottom line, it's going to get worse.
It all just happened so fast and it changed the course of travel nursing. I knew I had to go. For me, that there was no question about it. They assigned me to Elmhurst Hospital in Queens, New York. The epicenter of the epicenter. It was the one on the news with nurses filming themselves crying in the corner. I worked almost every single day of those 8 weeks.
Doctors on the front lines warning hospitals are increasingly overwhelmed.
My first assignment was here in New York. It was scary.
More than 1,500 New Yorkers dying from the virus this weekend alone.
We were still learning things about this virus. You think about the lives lost and, the families that were hurting. You think about your own family. I have Jalen, he's 16. I have Elijah, he's 4. And then I have Carrington, he's the oldest of the twins.
Oh, she wants to say hi.
And then Kinsley is the youngest, and she's the only girl. I figured, okay, this is serious. It's not going anywhere. I still need to help provide for my family. So do I do that by staying here and putting them at risk? Or do I go away and work where I'm not coming home and bringing this unknown virus back home?
Kiss Elijah. All right. Break dancing over there.
The twins were about 3 months old. I was pumping because they were premature. My husband, he told me as long as I have milk, then I am good to go. I made sure I mailed it every week. FedEx label is already ready.
This hasn't been our first rodeo with travel nursing. She did it a few years back. Thankfully, we've had a lot of help from family members. When we explained it to the children, we just basically said that Mom has a work assignment. She'll be gone for a little bit, but she'll be back.
He is phenomenal. He's absolutely amazing. We're here to support each other. This is no one-man show.
When I first went to New York, I called my parents and my dad said, okay, you have to call me every day. Sorry. I have to hear your voice every single day to make sure that you're still doing okay. I think I really recognized the trauma that I'm building up because I wasn't crying. I dreaded my days off because I had time to feel and I had time to experience my emotions. Then I began to dread my days off for an entirely different reason, because every single time I had a day off, my patient would pass away. We would lose everybody. Then by week 6 through 8, it really started to slow down, and by that last week, it really did not feel like I was needed as much anymore.
June, a devastating month in the fight against the virus.
The situation grows worse in the South and West.
Arizona also in the red zone. 1,000 out-of-state workers are also on their way.
I'm always asked the same questions. I'm usually asked, "Hey, Bridget, do you have kids?" And I say, "No, not yet." And they're like, "Are you married?" "No, not yet." When I was younger, I definitely had a set plan for myself that I would be settled down by now. I've really kind of let go of that extra pressure to put a time frame on myself or any limits. And I've noticed that I've been so much happier.
This is my home for the next month or so. I'm in Arizona. It's got everything I really need.
I was only supposed to be there for 4 weeks. And then I ended up extending because it was continuing to get worse.
This is my decontamination station. I try to put it as close to the door as possible so I'm not really coming in and infecting anything. Not too bad, the mask marks today. When I was in New York, I definitely had some bad ones, so. I stick to this routine. It makes me feel better, it makes me feel safer, and I have not gotten COVID yet, so we're gonna keep it that way.
More than 3.1 million cases in America now.
The virus now spreading to nearly every county.
Hospitalizations there at a record high.
Rise and shine. Today is day 12 of 20-something. I've lost count, and I'm tired. But you push on another day to help those in need. I'm all set. Time to work out. Here we go. Walking into the building, day 21. Happy Tuesday. Today is August 11th. Today is day 35 away from my family.
There are many times where I find myself getting frustrated on trying to juggle being a mom and being a wife and being a provider. However, I'm constantly reminding on why I do what I do. Okay, thank you.
I wholeheartedly do feel that our family is on the front lines with her because we're supporting her in this endeavor. So FaceTime has really gotten us through this period of absence.
I've made large decisions, big decisions, major decisions my entire life. Deciding to travel was nothing different. I always tell myself that I only know how strong I am when all I have to be is strong. So when that's my only option, I know what I have to do.
It makes you emotional. Why?
Because I have been through so much. The pandemic is only a very small portion of it. I grew up being raised by my grandmother while my mom went to prison for 8 years. And I had my oldest son when I was a sophomore in high school. However, I had the support of my family, of my church family, and I knew what I had to do. I graduated with honors from my nursing program, went on to grad school, and so it's like whenever I'm faced with a challenge or something that may seem difficult for somebody or impossible for the next person, it's like this is familiar for me. Like I know what I have to do.
I was 2 weeks into my assignment. I started to feel bad.
Up next, danger facing the virus.
Oh, there we go.
Plus, a surprise at home.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.